Hello, I'm Harvey, and this is my Manx Norton. It's the most beautiful and probably the most perfect Manx Norton on the market, or you're ever going to get. I bought it at an auction some years ago with the dream and desire of riding it around a racetrack, and that stems from 1967. As a 17-year-old boy, I was at the Isle of Man TT, actually as a marshal, handling all the race bikes and putting them in the security tent overnight. An amazing experience. But anyway, this particular bike is now up for sale because last weekend I managed to go around Cadwell Park at the Cadwell Moto with all the other classic bike racers and have a look at this. I won the cup for the best race bike. How's that for cool? So I'll show you around the bike, but if you know anything about Manx Nortons, there's nothing to know other than she's ready to race. Put her on the rollers or bump start it if you can. And off you go, and you'll have the most amazing time on it. I've put it in at a highish price because I'm not going to give it away, but if you're serious about a Manx Norton, this is the one to go for. Virtually brand new tyres, of course, original Manx front brake, and the front forks have been re-engineered by Maxton with all their suspension system. And if you know anything about Maxton, they specialised in Manx Norton suspension way back 30-40 years ago. The engine is as clean as a whistle. Got the standard crack on the fins, but they all do that. Crankcases are all original. Gearbox works fine. Proper megaphone on it. Sounds absolutely awesome. Brand new rear tyre as you'd expect. Full width hub. And the Maxton suspension on the rear, which is all absolutely brand new, and it handles brilliantly. Come round on the near side and everything's perfect. The oil tank is, well, paintwork's immaculate. Chain guard, no bents and dinks or anything like that. And this side is just the same with the Maxton suspension on the front forks. Everything is beautifully wired. Even the gearbox cover is wired. Even the mud guards are immaculate. How's that for a race bike? When you get up close to a Manx and start to look, you'll notice that there are no brackets for the brake levers or the clutch. It's welded straight onto the clip-ons, and they're very thin with a little ball end. Very lightweight. So we just undo the petrol pipe. She's already drained the fuel. And take the tank off, you just unclip. We've already disconnected the fuel. Lift that up and the tank comes right off, just like that. It's all empty already because we drain it out every time. It's all clean and tidy as a whistle. And come and have a look at the top of the engine. The oil tank is in perfect nick, as is the paintwork. Full-on TT carburetor, all lovely condition, all wired up properly, and the float chamber is all rubber mounted. That all works. And when you look at the top of the engine, it's immaculate. It's just as it should be. No oil leaks, well, other than the open springs, but it's in great nick all the way around. Look at that. She might be an old girl, but she's got lots of fire in her belly. You can cruise around quite happily up to 5,000 RPM, but put the megaphone on and she'll race away up to 7, and she really hammers away then. Tank is virtually perfect. It's all in great nick. I forgot to clean the underside, but you can see the welding, absolutely immaculate. Cleaned up the petrol tap, works beautifully. One hell of a machine. Well, there you have it. She's the finest Manx Norton that's available. It's a wonderful machine. I've proved that at Cadwell Park last weekend, not only did we win the first prize, but I had her revving up to 7,000 on the open exhaust pipe on the megaphone, and she's absolutely terrific. On the parade, we also took it around with the silencer, so it comes with both pipes. So to own this machine, all you got to do is bid on eBay. It's only money, and you can have this wonderful Manx either for racing next year, or if you want to put it into a collection, it's got to be the finest example going. So thank you very much for watching, and happy bidding. Bye for now.